Sorry. What?
Huh?
Wow. Hey.
Wow. Aww.
Huh?
Aww.
Huh? 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 Ha!
Aa.
Ha!
Hı hı. Hı? Hmm. Hı hı. Aa.
Hmm. Ha? Ha! Oh!
Um.
Huh? Oh? Huh?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Ha. Um.
Hmm. Ha.
Aa. Hmm.
Ah.
Hmm.
Ha. Ah.
Mhm. Um,
Ah.
mm,
Hmm. Wow.
hmm? Aa. What?
Ahem. Huh?
Sorry. What?
Ha!
What? Sorry.
Ha! Uh, Oh. Huh?
Sorry. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ahem.
Oh. Hmm.
Wow.
What? Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Ha.
Hmm. Wow.
Aa.
Hmm. Huh?
Aa? Wow! Aa. Hı hı. Aa! Mhm. Hmm. Aa? Hmm. Hmm? Wow! Hmm? Mhm. Aa? Hmm. Um. Huh? Wow! Mhm. Um. Mm. Oh.
Oh. Huh? Ha!
Sorry. What?
Huh?
What?
Ahem.
Ah.
Ha! Hmm.
Ah.
Uh, huh? Hmm. Wow.
Come on.
Um. Hmm. Um.
Wow! Um, ugh.
Hmm. Ahem.
Um, hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
sorry. Um, um, hmm. Ah.
Ahem.
Oh.
Huh? Aw. Huh?
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Um. No. Oh. Ah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Huh? Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm? Huh? Huh? Oh.
Huh?
Hmm. Oh. Huh? No. Oh. Um.
Hmm.
What? Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah! Oh.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Ha.
Hmm.
Aa? Hmm. Hmm. Mhm. Hmm? Hmm. Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm. sorry. No. Mm-hmm. Um.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Aa,
Ähm,
aa, ahem. Hmm.
oh. Ähm,
Aa!
ha.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Ah! Oh!
Hmm? Hmm. Ha. Ah! Oh! What? Patrick.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh. Thanks.
Ah! Hmm.
Oh. Oh.